What is going on, wrestling fans? It is WWE at Home 219 here with my WWE Battleground predictions. It's coming up this Sunday. Believe it or not, it's 2 weeks layoff from the last pay-per-view, which was Night of Champions, and in my opinion, Night of Champions was the worst pay-per-view of the year. So hopefully Battleground will deliver. I am not going to buy Battleground. I have bought the past 4 pay-per-views actually, and I am not going to buy Battleground just because of the fact that Night of Champions didn't deliver, and I don't want to waste even any more money. Me and Aaron don't want to waste any money. If you know who Aaron is, he's always in my videos. He's just not here right now. But let's get into the predictions itself. On the pre-show, Dolph Ziggler's taking on Mr. Money in the Bank, Damien Sandow. Now, this just shows you where they're going with Dolph Ziggler, and it's very disappointing because Dolph's being underutilized in my opinion. Him on the pre-show is just a disgrace to his ability. And Sandow, the only reason he's on the pre-show, I'm pretty sure, is just to keep him relevant because we haven't seen much from him in the past couple weeks on WWE TV, which usually means that there's a cash-in lingering. Who knows? But in this matchup, I definitely think it's going to be Dolph Ziggler that picks up the victory because Damien Sandow has the briefcase. He really doesn't have anything to benefit off this win. I wouldn't be surprised, though, if the Shield got involved, or at least Dean Ambrose, because lately, Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler have been feuding, so who knows. But I think the Zigzag will win it for Dolph Ziggler, as he'll win on the kickoff match against Damien Sandow. And then there's 6 matches, or I should say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches that are officially set in. But I think they will, for the main card, that is. I think they're going to add in the Intercontinental Championship as R-Truth, I think, will face Curtis Axel, since we saw him pick up a win via the CM Punk distraction on Raw the other night. I don't see R-Truth taking the strap. If they do face off at Battleground, I see Curtis Axel continuing his reign as Intercontinental Champion. But I don't know what's going on. I feel like this title reign's irrelevant. I mean, it was good for the first couple pay-per-views that he was defending them and being there with Paul Heyman, but now it's just getting boring in my opinion. I think we need a new champ, but I just don't think R-Truth is that guy. So if that matchup does happen, I'm going to go with Curtis Axel to retain. Now, what we have on the card here for sure is Cody Rhodes and Goldust taking on the tag team champions Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, 2/3 of the Shield. Now, this isn't for the belts, but it is for the Rhodes family getting their job back, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen in this matchup. Probably going to be the second or third best matchup here at Battleground. I'm pretty excited for it. I like this feud that they got going between the Rhodes family, and it's not really has to do with the Shield. It's basically just the Rhodes and the McMahons, but the Shield are like the henchmen for the McMahons, the guys that do all the fighting for them. So I think it's going to be a very cool matchup, but I actually think that Cody Rhodes is going to win with the Crossroads here. And I think the Rhodes family, the 2 members of the family that is, which is Goldust and Cody, are going to get their jobs back. And I think it's going to be an awesome matchup. I'm very excited for that. So I'm taking the Rhodes family to win that matchup. And they won't win the titles, remember, it's non-title match. Then the Divas Championship, supposedly Brie Bella's #1 contender. I don't really know how she earned it, but she's facing AJ Lee, the Divas champion. AJ won her title at Payback, and I think this is now the time where AJ is actually going to lose the title. I feel like Brie Bella is going to win the Divas Championship. Not that I want that to happen, but I believe that's the direction they want to go in towards. Since Total Divas isn't really on right now, it's going to re-air in November. I think they're going to put her the title over Brie Bella so they can kind of add to that filming in November about her being champion while doing this show to show how it kind of is to be champion. I just think that makes sense. I don't think she deserves to win, but I think she's going to pick up the win with her finisher, whatever it is. It's that weird dropping the opponent on the face thing. And I think Brie Bella will defeat AJ Lee at Battleground. So then we have a matchup, CM Punk taking on Ryback, as we saw Ryback interfere at Night of Champions, so that's why this matchup was put into. I'm not very excited about this. We've seen this feud already before. The feud really is, though, Heyman versus Punk still. Just other guys are fighting for Heyman. And Ryback and CM Punk, I just don't see what Ryback winning is going to do. I really don't think he is going to win this. I think CM Punk will get the match, pick up the win here in this match, and I think he actually will try to lay his hands on Paul Heyman. I wouldn't be surprised if Brock Lesnar made an appearance here just to keep the feud going with Heyman and Punk. But who knows? But I think CM Punk will pick up the win with the GTS on Ryback. Or he might even put him in the Anaconda Vice and make him tap out. Who knows? But I'm going to take CM Punk to defeat Ryback at Battleground. And then the 2 major title matches for the World Heavyweight Championship. Alberto Del Rio is taking on number one contender Rob Van Dam in a hardcore rules match. It's basically kind of like Rob Van Dam up his alley. It's kind of reminding of the ECW days, but I don't think this is going to be a win for Rob Van Dam. Apparently, he's only been on a short-term contract and he didn't sign an extension, so I don't see him winning here. I think he's supposed to go away for a little bit, or who knows, it might even be for a while. But I think Alberto Del Rio is going to pick up the win here. I'm going to put a little twist on this. I feel like since Battleground is the first ever pay-per-view for this, I feel like they're going to try to get people interested in it and make it sort of relevant. So I feel like there might be a cash in here. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Maybe Ricardo will attack Del Rio afterwards, or Rob Van Dam will help and attack afterwards too. But I really think Damien Sandow is going to walk out of Battleground as the World Heavyweight Champion. I just think it's something that needs to happen. I'm tired of seeing Del Rio with the belt, so that'd be great if that could happen. But I'm going to take Del Rio to win in that hardcore rules match against Rob Van Dam, and then I'm going to predict a cash-in by Damien Sandow. And then in the main event, Daniel Bryan takes on Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. Now, there is no champion right now. It's a vacant championship as they stripped Daniel Bryan the day after Night of Champions. And I feel like Randy Orton's going to regain his strap here at Night of Champions, or not Night of Champions, Battleground. I don't know if it's going to be a clean win, because usually you would, if you want to continue the feud, which I'm pretty sure they're going to continue this feud because there's really nobody else to jump into this feud, they would do it by a dirty way. Maybe Randy Orton will win via the help of somebody like The Shield or something. Who knows, but I think Randy Orton is going to walk out of Battleground the WWE Champion. So that is my Battleground predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you think about the predictions down below in the comments section. Like and subscribe to this channel if you are already not. And follow me on Twitter right under here at Let's Talk _WWE. Take it easy and enjoy Battleground.